Hey guys, this is gonna be my absolute first video! Hooray! But, you know, as you can tell, I don't really know what else to be doing. It's first time, blah blah blah. Why not play a game? As you can see in the bottom left corner, we're on a slightly older version of Terraria because TMod Loader does not work with 1.3.5 at this moment. And we're just gonna go make a new character. Single player and female, because my friends have gotten me into this and we're rolling with it. Let's see. Always fond of this one. Let's go with we're gonna be throwing. I'm just gonna say that now. We're gonna be doing a throwing character. Let's go with yellow, like blonde-ish hair color of sorts. A bit more yellow, but you know what? Who cares? Eyes, light blue, like the light blue. Skin, a little bit paler, because gotta reflect real life. Am I right? Clothes. This one. Let's go with this one. Been playing Terraria for, I don't know, 400 plus hours. 300 of it was vanilla. Recently got into modded because I felt like, you know, gotta have some new stuff going on. But frankly, I think it's kind of interesting. There's a lot of new stuff, and it's just it gives the game more content, because vanilla is fun. Don't get me wrong. It's just after a while you get kind of like gets kind of stale. Not gonna lie about that. It just gets kind of stale after playing vanilla for so long. You want something new to do. So you know, it's whatever. Alright, I think that's it. We're just gonna be playing on softcore because hardcore, it's not happening. This series would last not very long at all. Medium core, that'll be maybe if I ever do something with other people. It makes it a lot more interesting because once you lose your stuff, you gotta work together to go get it back, and it's actually quite fun. And then softcore is, let's just go with softcore because it just suck like that. But you know, whatever. Alright, create. Character name. Let's go with Jenni. Let's go with Jenni, whatever. Submit. As you can see, I have another character already. That's my solo modded character. Very similar mods. She's a summoner, and we're gonna be doing throwing because I discovered there's a lot of throwing weapons in these mods. That's obviously my other world, and we're gonna be doing the same type of world. We're gonna be a large expert, and oh, we get to pick this time. Let's go with Crimson. Other world's corruption. I want to see Crimson. World name, we're just gonna call it Downtown Throwdown, because I don't know what else to call it. And we're gonna be doing throwing, so may as well. Just wait for the world to create. I will probably just skip ahead. See you in a bit. And there we go. We've got our new world, and let's just get right into it and see what happens. Let's just hope for good spawn. That is spawning in a hole. Fine, whatever. Just get right to it, cut down some trees. Oh, as you can see, the chat says we're using imkSushi mod. Adds a bit of quality of life type deal. In my hotbar in the top right, clearly, you can see that we have a family heirloom right here. It's gonna be used later for like a powerful weapon, but haven't gotten there yet. And then we have this character info sheet and blank contract. What those do is, in the crafting window on the left, you can see that there's options that we can craft it into. And what it does is it gives your character like bonus stats and sometimes starting items to play how you want. And typically late game, if you follow through with it, you're going to be much more powerful if you stick to using that type of weapon. So what I already established, as I already said, we're going to be going with a throwing character. And if I remember correctly, there's only the one throwing class. and it is the ninja contract. And we're just gonna take this out, eat that, and we get 100 shurikens. So, beginning of this game is gonna be, you know, pretty boring. If you've ever played Minecraft or Terraria, clearly, it's gonna be cutting down trees the whole time. Once you get maybe 300, 400 wood, in my opinion, you should be good to go. Any more, any less, it's not a really big deal, but I like to get 300 or 400 just so I can be sure I have enough to build like either a small house, or if I feel like just running out and going somewhere, then that's what we're gonna do. But for now, I think we're just gonna cut down a couple more trees and then we'll be good to go. It's so weird trying to learn to talk to an audience by being by yourself. It's very weird. Oh my god, there's a gold squirrel. It's too bad we don't have a bug net yet, otherwise would totally catch it. No reason to sell it. It's 10 gold, but why would you sell it? It's a gold squirrel. Is that Pinky? Oh, it's Pinky. There's a lot of rare spawns this world. Alright, let's go. You need to make a wood sword really fast. Otherwise, it's going to be much, much more difficult to do about basically anything. Alright, Savage. Good. If I can remember how to do this faster. Very awkward. Alright, this is just gonna take a while. I might skip ahead. I might just try to talk and y'all can just suffer through it. But until then, we're just gonna keep wailing on Pinky. 200 more HP to go. Not fight Pinky this early with a wooden sword. At least Pinky doesn't do very much damage. Pinky was like, did like 50 damage a hit, we would be dead already. Come on. This will actually be pretty useful now that I think about it, because we'll be able to make like bouncy grenades and stuff. And since those technically do throwing damage and not, you know, some kind of explosive damage, because that's obviously a thing that should exist. Oh yeah, we should have gotten the guide to help us. That would have been smart. Alright, let's not make a fool of ourselves and die already. Come on. There we go. 2 gold. Yes, well, 3 gold, but close enough. 47 pink gel, it's pretty good. And we're dead because I'm stupid. On the bright side, the slime left the 2 gold behind. And if that slime over there does not want to come get it, then so be it. Alright, well, let's talk about mods while we wait to respawn. So, there are a couple mods in here. Most notably, it would be the Thorium mod and the Calamity mod. Those are 2 big mods that add a lot of new content to the game, make it a lot more interesting by adding just more powerful bosses and different types of progression and stuff. I believe it's Thorium in particular. It adds so many throwing weapons, it's insane. It's very nice. I think I see some iron, like, right down there, but I'm not gonna bother right now. We're just gonna go see if we can find a quick chest. If not, oh well. But it always helps to just get a little bit started. You might luck out and find something really useful. Like I said, you might luck out and find something useful. It's not too great, but it's something. Oh, another chest already. Alright, cool. Boomerang. It'll be okay, but we are gonna be focusing on throwing. So we're just gonna have to hope for the best about getting new materials and stuff. Did I grab the chest earlier? I grabbed the chest earlier. Just gotta make sure I grab the chest, because later, once you get I believe it's a metal detector, it will help just let you find new chests rather than old ones that you've already looted. Okay, we have the desert to our right, presumably, and that's not going to be fun. The early game desert is so difficult. Alright, just make a rope coil. Here we go. Up we go. Can we... Good. Just keep on walking this way. I don't know if I really want to go the other direction now that I know there's a desert. Because deserts are not fun. We're just gonna go this way instead. However, if there's a desert on the other side, then I guess we're just gonna have to wing it. But it's gonna be nighttime here soon, as you can see by the sun. So I guess we're gonna have to start building a house. Normally I just build like an apartment style, but excuse me. I think the best decision is just gonna be to stick with that. I don't like doing it. I would prefer to build individual houses, but for now, apartment style is probably the way to go because it lets you get all your NPCs like just quicker, rather than having to wait to build individual houses and then you have to wait for them to only possibly spawn every day. But alright, we have a good amount of wood. There's a recall potion in that slime. I would like to have that. Yep, there we go. Just go ahead and move that right here. Alright, let's see what's to the left. Right to the left. If it's snow biome, that would be pretty nice because, well, expert mode's a little bit tougher because you don't want to jump in the water. And slowing persistent blue slime, that brings us into another mod that is included. Enemy, like, I believe it's called enemy prefixes. It adds prefixes to enemies that make them more powerful. Occasionally they'll drop like tokens, like rare mobs will drop tokens which give you potentially really useful stuff. Although it's never anything like progression based, if that makes sense. It's never something like a, here, have some iron ore. No, it's special weapons and such, which is not bad. Because compared to a wooden sword, I would love to have one of the weapons that you would get from it. We also have some monster healing potions, which we're gonna put right here. Now we gotta find if there's anything over this way quickly, otherwise we're gonna be SOL. No, I doubt this is gonna be like a family-friendly channel by any means, but I'm not gonna cuss like a sailor or anything. At least I'm gonna try not to. However, if there starts to be like just some kind of issue with doing anything and quote-unquote baby raging, yeah, don't be surprised. I'm just gonna throw this rope coil here, get a little bit of rope back. It doesn't really matter. Probably make the jump. I'd rather just go ahead and use the rope coil because why not? Not mean to deposit all, but it doesn't matter. We got a aglet, which is really useful, and it adds 4% damage, even better. Whoops, did not mean to drink a mining potion. Well, sadly we're not gonna be mining anytime soon, probably. We're gonna have to get that house up and going here in just a second. Probably do it closer to spawn. I kinda like that hill over here as a candidate, but it's so close to the desert, I'm not sure that I want to. For now, we're just gonna keep going and see what's this way. We might do it over here if there's, because I like this little area. This would actually be a pretty nice place to build a house. The little valley, sort of. Okay, we found the snow biome. It's to the left. That's fine. Like I said, snow biome's pretty decent. Oh, we got a radar. Oh, that's fantastic. I don't even like it for what it does. I like it more so for crafting stuff later. That'll be really useful. I'll just go ahead and do this manually. I just realized that gives 4 defense. So you can bet that we're gonna just go ahead and equip that. I don't really care much for vine ropes, but it gives 4 defense. That's what counts. Right now, anything helps. There's mine a little bit of stone over here. See if there's any. Just cut down a little bit of boreal wood because it's better than normal wood for the most part. Makes better tools, better armor. Not much better, but better nonetheless. Yeah, that's something most people don't realize is that the different types of wood can be used for different types of armor and such. Some are better than others. You can even use pearl wood from the Hallow, but that's not gonna happen at that point in the game. If you've got wooden armor still, kudos to you. All right, there's a zombie. We're gonna go right over here and build a little shelter. It's not gonna be anything fancy yet. It's just gonna be like a little house. We're gonna take these sunflowers with because they're extremely useful. They give the happy buff, give you a little bit of movement speed, decrease monster spawns, which is really nice. Okay, I could fail this more. Also, sorry for any key presses that you hear. I'm not really entirely sure how to help that. I only have like a normal headset. I don't have any fancy microphone or anything like that. Ooh, there's fireflies out tonight. It'd be nice to catch, but alright, this zombie's gonna kill us if we get hit more than once. Alright, for now, just go ahead and get wood on the hotbar. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna head on over here. And we're just gonna do it here. This is not where our base is gonna be. Well, actually, it's not that bad of a spot. I kinda like it. Might go with, we're gonna have to go down here. And like, once it becomes morning, we're gonna go over here. Just see what's down in that little hole. We might start exploring down this way. But for now, I think we're just gonna look on the map, try to see if we can do anything about what we're gonna do for our house. So, I don't really like over here, because as you can see right here, there's some sand. As we over there, the herded antlion charger. Those aren't fun to deal with. Alright, there's one of the rare zombies. We're gonna see if we can get him in here and kill him. Because if we can get the token from him and open it, we might get a decent, better weapon than what we have now, which would be really nice. Some of them aren't particularly good, but I would like to get the rapier or the fincher's foil. See, we got an amethyst token. Alright, let's see what we get. Ah, yes, got exactly what I wanted. Just ignore this wooden sword for now. We're gonna use this. So, something special about this weapon is that it functions like a short-range spear, for one. But the right click has a 5-second cooldown, hard 6-second cooldown, and it lets you counter attacks, which essentially makes you immune to damage for a very short period of time, and reflects, I believe, twice as much damage back to enemies. As you saw there, we did 67 damage, and it's quite powerful. It'll work. It'll serve us well into the early game until we get more, you know, shurikens and such. The material, though, that's interesting. Not entirely sure what it'll build into, if anything. So, I already have one death. It's kind of depressing, but it's to be expected. I do like this little area. We might end up building over here. The snow biome will actually be convenient to have closer by, now that I think about it, because snowballs serve as a pretty decent throwing weapon, all considered. And you've got the snowball cannon, although I believe that does range damage, so it's always going to do that. And then, yeah, for now, I think we're just gonna cut it here, and we'll resume in a new episode. Bye-bye.